welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. Between episodes I've done some work. I went and did a small smelter, which is designed for blue belt, even though it's running on red belt, because I haven't built the blues yet. And I set up the 3 trains, so 1 iron, 2 copper, to make a crapload. A crapload of green circuits, and then we'll bring up the plastic, make red circuits, and then we'll turn a majority of it into blue circuits. 1 for high-tech science, 2 for modules. We want a shit ton of modules for our final factory. At the moment we're just riding the train back and forth, because, you know, why not? Train lines. So, built this, and because I still don't have a proper train system set up, we're still on a point-to-point system. Iron up to here, which is still belt fed. Again, it needs to be swapped over to bots eventually, or mined out first, whichever. A copper setup, same story. Yeah, 4 lines, a splitter balancer, or a rebalancer for the 4 lanes, and then another copper one. Same story, 4 lanes, rebalancer. The only problem with this one is it did a cross. It perfectly crossed, oops, where are we? It perfectly crossed a iron line. So I had to use signals, and this is the correct way to signal it, because it's only 1 train, and they'll never run into one another, but if one's close and the other one's coming, yeah, they might have to slow down and stuff. Actually, no, I still don't think that's signaled right, but it doesn't matter. The chances are so slim, it's hope for the best. And now we're on electric furnaces, which is going to chew through the power. Whoop, out before the train takes off. They're 141 trains, which means they're still not running at full speed. But, you know, we'll get them there. We'll get them there eventually. Now this feeds iron ore left to right, and then brings back the plate right to left. Oops, wrong tile. And the reason I did that is I wanted to pull out at this side to make our green circuits and everything else. So that's what we're going to attempt to get done this episode. Get green circuits really, really running. You, and you. Copper wire. Drag and drop. Green circuits. Drag and drop. Don't tell me out of long-handeds. I'm out of long-handeds. So we need... It's half a second, isn't it? Yeah, half a second. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go iron in, green circuits out. So you become iron, you become copper, you become iron, and you become green circuits. Because we're going to mirror this up here as well. And down here, we'll just add a splitter, and all the iron... Oh, I fucked that one up, didn't I? All the iron goes straight in to this one spot, because it doesn't have to go anywhere else. Okay. I want to fill that out, because I want to blueprint this. I want to blueprint and just drag and drop it. There. We need out, in, move from one to the other, 2, 2, 1. Okay, and same story, we need, still running at 2 times speed, and it's still really hard to tell which way a belt's going till you place it. Done. Power the whole thing up, which is there, and there. Yeah! Done. Alrighty. And then, because we can... We might need another copper smelter. Or I make a mini smelter. That's also an option. just for the red circuits. Because I want to feed one whole belt. So which is potentially a blue belt. Straight in there. Up and over. Up and over. Up and over. Oh, what a time to run out of underground belt. But we got there in the end. There. And there. So, that should produce 1 cubic shit ton of circuits. And now all we need is a blueprint and a copy paste. Nope, do it again. Like so. There. There. And there. And I should be able to walk with this one. No, I fucked it up already. I didn't clear the ground before I started. Now I have no idea what the ratio is for how many green circuit combinations, for lack of a better term, a full belted copper, full blue belted copper can handle. I've got to actually, I've seen a few web pages and that sort of stuff that do Factorio ratios and all sorts of things, but personally the ones I've looked at aren't exactly crash hot, so I plan on doing up my own spreadsheet in the near future after I go get more crap. We need those. We need iron for that. Okay, run through the whole base, get a stack more of those, get a stack more of those, because our little make everything will produce some of the basics. We need power. 100 steel. We need copper. Got copper over there. Okay, another 100 copper. Oh, we need more steel. Okay, so that's done. We need assembly machines. Where'd they go? Here. Yeah. Just purge the whole belts. Oh, ran out of inventory space. Don't need the wood. Don't know why I've got all this plastic. Come on, bots. Oh yeah, and at the moment we're not doing research because I'm waiting to be recording to do research, because it flies along, which consequently means the factory is doing nothing. Yeah. Oh well, producing lots of copper ore because it's been buffering at the top. But yeah, you suddenly turn on research and watch it go. What's orange? Ah, iron plate. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, where are we? Assembly machines. We need done. Worker robot speed. Sure. Not that I have any bots apart from my own little few personal ones. Circuits. Well, lo and behold. So I put a whole belt of circuits right here. Yeah, it's quicker just to do that. Worker robot speed, sure. Done. Okay, go back to belts. Let me lay in the belt bots, because it's faster for me to do it than you guys to do it. Yeah, all the way up to there. You guys do the fiddly things like, you know, inserters and power poles and all that crap. I'll do the, I can run in a straight line and it's place stuff, because that's convenient. On the belt, then run. Done. Oh, missed one. Dead on as well. Copy, paste. Oh, we're gonna need long-handed inserters. Yeah, they're not being automated. Oh, another one done. Oh, blue belt. See, I haven't even researched it. But you know, we're future-proofing. It's ready for blue belt. And level 3 assemblers. We just need to, you know, actually put down blue belt and level 3 assemblers. And a shit ton of long-handed inserters. With a bit more belt, it seems. For some reason that didn't copy across. Okay. Long-handed inserters. Come on, pick up the last spot. Run all the way down here. Okay, oh, and we need some underground belt. Underground belts and standard inserters to convert into long-handed inserters. So, 2 of them. We'll just stand right here and suck all these up. Iron plate. Yep, iron plate. Done. That should give us heaps. Okay, so that's that done. That's that done. We now have blue belt. Not that we've built any. Let's do more braking force research. We need to do underground trickery. So, I'll do the last few. I think I got that wrong. So, long story short, when you have belts like this, where they are essentially fully compressed, the inserters can't insert into them. So there's a little game mechanic, which is if you put undergrounds down instead, it treats it like a box. And because it's a storage box, it always finds a tiny bit of room, which is all we need, just a tiny bit. And that tiny bit of room lets us insert to fully compressed belt, which is the end goal. There to there, there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there. Done. Go bots. Yeah, see, that's much better bot speed. That's at least playable. The plain vanilla ones are, yeah, a little bit slow. Alright, we need to deconstruct all of that, because next step is blue circuits. No, red circuits. And I don't have... Can I think of a good build? Alright, what have I done already for red circuits? I'm going to zoom in the map on this one. Red circuits. So... green circuits, which... Where am I green circuit protection? That belt there, that belt there, that belt there, that belt... Which is out of iron. Why are you out of iron? Because it's dragging off this, which will never, ever, ever have enough iron. Which comes from there, which comes from... This problem with belt bases. You just end up scrolling forever to find out where the problem is. The problem is, apart from my inventory being full, is all of that needs to be upgraded. No, because that's not fully... it's half fully compressed. Okay, so we're going to go for a massive run. Great. See, not the plan for this episode, but you know, as with all things Factorio, the plans change on the fly. Cargo space, sure, why not? Don't think it'll affect my construction bots, because they're pretty much not doing any cargo apart from bringing me chopped down wood a lot. Because I hate chopping trees, and it's so much easier to have the bots do it. Do I have enough belts? Yes. Let's do 5 of them, so it's out of my inventory. What else can I get rid of? Plastic. Why do I have plastic? Where's the red circuits? Down here. Red circuits. Have some plastic. Done. This belt. Yeah, there needs to be a button just say, hey, I don't want to be moved by a belt, please. Press and hold the shift key, that'll do. And suddenly you can stand on a belt without getting shoved around the base. Just be so much easier when building. Oh. Found a couple of random stray belts. And I got knocked off again by the trees. You know, if I held shift now, or tab, or control, I don't know. You know, I wouldn't be pushed backward by the belt, so I'd be able to run faster. God, you look stupid running on a belt. Done. That, better throughput. All the way back to here. How's that? Oh, go away. How's that? That looks better. Pick up those, and I'm going to pick up my tank. Not going to pick up my tank. Yellow belt. Auto trash. Yellow belt. All of it. More stuff. Here are the timber as well. Okay. Yep, I'm going to have to deposit the wood, the yellow belt. I need to find a random chest somewhere to drop that gun. Just get rid of the stuff, because I can't carry it around forever. Run faster. Don't forget, this is all at double game speed. We're still running at 2 times speed. There. That's the problem. Unless you actually start... Ooh. That chest. Where are we? Where did that... There's a random belt on this. There it is. Oh, done. Inventory's maxed. Okay. Random boxes. Dump the timber. I didn't really want to pick up... yes. Made problems worse. Okay, where are we? Stone. Stop auto-trashing you. Iron. You can have 100 iron. Done. You can have several hundred copper. Done. You can have copper wire. Done. Take them out. Unlock that. Put them in there. And relock that. And then what else do we have? One random splitter. You can have that one. Take the wood out. It can go in there. Better. Much better. Now, upgrade this belt all the way through. I think this will probably be the last upgrade of belts and stuff I do on camera, because I can't see this as being thrilling footage. You know, it is part of the game, but still. Underground, that one. Bring you all the way up to there. Speed modules, done. And technically I'm only going to do the first one, because it is yellow belt. But you know, because we need more throughput outright, let's upgrade the whole lot. And it just means as each smelter backs up, if they back up, it'll get onto the next smelter faster. Alright, we're done. Nope. Get rid of that. I can build some more on the end. Do I have steel furnaces? No. Looks like I either tossed them or used them. Pop that there, pop that there, pop that there, pop that there, and that there. Okay. Where were we? With a slightly cleaner inventory? Nope. Some random iron hanging around still. You can go in there. Can't really do anything about stone. You can do something about the coal. And I have to shortly either get bots up and running to refuel the trains, or belt coal to every train, because sure, yep, there's one. You have run out of fuel. Yeah, it's less than ideal system. But it works. It works, it works, it works. Come on, bots. Clear up these trees faster. I hate to do this manually. I literally spend 10 minutes every episode just chopping down trees. And this isn't a tree world. You know, if anybody looked at the Death World I did at Toxic Jungle, where it's nothing but trees back to back to back. Okay, we're getting towards the end. We need to do coal liquefaction, which is a new recipe, which helps with the whole oil problem. Takes 25 heavy oil, 10 coal, and 50 water. So we finally got a use for coal. Pumps out 35 heavy oil, so we get an extra 10 bonus, with 15 light and 20 petroleum. So it basically uses coal and water for light petroleum, and needs some heavy to bootstrap it. So that's a recipe I'm going to look at later in the game, when we start really playing with a self-sufficient oil base. I don't know. I like the idea in principle. I have no idea. Hang on, which train is it? It is this lane. So, train on there. Get in. Preload it with fuel. Drive! Try not to ram into the other train. Quick space, slow down, reverse it. Just rotate the whole train. Fuel. Have some fuel. Have some fuel. That's something I didn't check. Can I do fuel across the map? Yeah, it'd be nice. What? Go away. I can do fuel across the map. Wow, devs, thank you. So you can see a train halfway across the map out of fuel and just refuel it on the spot. Okay, maybe I'm not going to worry about a bot fit system. I'll just let them go, and when they run out, I'll top them up manually. Okay, so we need red circuits, and actually, you know what? It's probably easier if we copy our existing build, because there is nothing wrong with this build. In fact, it's not perfect, but it's a pretty good one. Yeah, so let's drag there to there. We're going to have to reverse some belts, but the principle still stays the same. Yep. Done. And actually, whilst we're in map view, just place it down. Because we can place from map view now. Whack it there. My bots are off doing something, obviously. They're preoccupied with whatever the fuck they're doing. So, it won't place. You lot. Splitter again. So I need more belt, more assemblers, more inserters, more. That is the name of the game, right? Hang on. So if I can insert to a train anywhere... Alright, I need belt. I need belt. Let's try this. Let's try bringing this atom away. Get rid of you, you, and you. Have to make you longer. And I put my locomotive on there. Now, if I open this up and I click manual mode, fuel, ha! I can now dump my fuel, my excess wood across the map. There you go, JD special. So as long as you've got a train somewhere hooked up to inserters, and you know, trains aren't cheap, but you know, they're not super expensive either. Braking force 4. You're going to work on the other side as well, or are we out of alignment? Where is... It's on the ground. Okay. Where's my train? Fuel. Coal. No. It's one square off. But, long-handed inserter... should fix that. It does. Okay, so we need another train. We need another train, so I've got 2 trains to choose from. And dead set, I'm just going to dump everything in from across the map. That seems like the way to go. I wonder if the devs even thought about this. Combination, I'll put it away. Combination, that way. Combination working. Whether anybody would actually, you know, use it to clear the timber and the burnables out of their inventory from the other side of the map. Okay. Go bots. Alright, so this is... which lane's which? It's red circuits, they take 6 seconds, so that's the output, that's the input. The input has to go this way. Yep. Bump, 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 bump. So you need 2 inserters. No. One like that. So that'll be half green circuits, which I will split off first. Half green circuits, and we need to do the same with copper. Actually, we don't need to split it. We can just run it straight in. Because the other side of them... Oh, actually, no, they're 2 different smelters. Yeah, we'll have to put a splitter in. Have to put a splitter in. So we spread the stress over both smelting setups. I need power still. There, you're hooked up. Shut up. And then we need plastic. Is that plastic? that's plastic. Split you off again. And bring plastic up. Bugger. Missed it by square. This is probably why my inventory is full of plastic. Wish there was really a button to dump faster. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's a whole nother stack there. Fuck that for a joke. Plastic. Into you, done. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Because they mix the different power poles and inserters. Yeah. But the bottom line is it works. Oh, I need to do this side. So you go there, you go there, you go there, and you go, oops, you go there. Done. Power pole, oh. Power pole, and we want input. Done. So they'll start producing red circuits. Episode after, well, where are we? Nope, nope, nope. Where'd it go? Oh, it stayed in there. Delete. Let's see if I can line this shit up. Yes, I can line this shit up. Not quite as monkey as I look. That'll do. No, wait, because I forgot this line entirely. You there, you there. Pull you out, pull you out. Put you in there, and you in there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yep, that'll do. And we're out of inserters. And long-handed inserters. And. Belt? Yeah, belt. And assembly machines. And, yeah. Alright, well look, I'm going to call it for an episode. I obviously have some more fabricating to do to get all of this up and actually running 100%. And I need iron again, as fucking always. Where's an iron smelter? There it is. 33. I don't know if that's enough. Oh, I need iron again. You. Yup. Let's try that. I got fast inserters, I got those. I've got power poles. Oh, assembly machines. So yeah, I'm going to call it for an episode. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. Head down the section down the bottom. A special place for you guys to leave your comments, leave your thoughts, leave your general abuse, ask me a question, whatever you guys decide. And like I said, I hope you've enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one where hopefully we finally get blue circuits running. And then I think we might get started on modules and bots before we move on to the high-tech science, just because we need bots. We need bots in a big way. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!